Hi everyone, it's Will, aka Dr. Financial Literacy, your neighborhood political economist. So today I'm continuing down the road of reading through this nearly 150 pages contract for the home equity line of credit that I was able to secure and that I will be using for velocity banking, velocity accelerated banking as I continue down that path. So today we're going to look at 5 areas of the contract in general. I'm just going to touch on them briefly as I'm trying to just go through and reread the contract and let you know what I kind of found. So one area we're going to be looking at the security deed, the beneficiary request, the legal description, advances rider, and assignments of rents. So the security deed basically details the location of the property and a PIN number that your local county tax assessors has. It has the grantee, which is the company that I got the HELOC from, and then it has the grantor, which is me. It has the amount of the HELOC, the date for the HELOC, telephone number, and it has a MERS number, which is an electronic system. Next, it has a definition that went with, I'm sorry, that one with beneficiary. Next, we have the beneficiary request notice of adverse action. So if there's some sort of problem or adverse issue with the deed, then they can come back in general and see and try to work with me to try to make some corrections. This beneficiary request has to be signed by a witness and also myself and a notary. So 3 individuals had to be present. That is the second component. Another component was the legal description, and this is again just the PIN number of the parcel of this is a townhome, so it has an APN or a PIN number that's assigned by the local county assessors when they do some work on the property, when they evaluate the property, and when they come out to assess the property. So the legal description has the loan number, has the date, the address, and it has a description of the property and also the PIN number that's assigned by the local county assessors. Okay. The next section we have is the advances rider, and advance riders is basically talks about that the HELOC, the company provided me advances to pay off my debt, and if something falls through with the deed or in general, then they have some sort of recourse with the instrument to come back and work with an attorney or do some arbitration in general. It talks about the draw period as described, and I talked about the draw period before. There's 3 periods or 3 phases with this particular draw. There's a draw period of 3 years where I can take out money and put money in and take money out. Then there's another period where I can only pay interest in general. And then there's a third period where I pay an interest and principal. Some other HELOCs, you may have 2 draw periods, one in which you can go in and out, paying the interest only, and then you start paying the principal. For this particular company, they had a different set of rules. I prayed for a HELOC. I really wanted a HELOC, so I just went with what they had to get me up and running. I think I can do good with it in general. So it says the draw period is followed by a hold period, which may or may not be followed by a repayment period. So it's, again, there's 3. There's the draw period, which is 1 to 3 years. Then the hold period is 7 years, and then the repayment period, which is 20 years, for a total of a 30-year HELOC. And the last is assignments of rents. Now, I looked this up before. The assignments of rent is if I default, if I foreclose, or if something happens, the assignment of rents in here is that the company may assign to any other company or individual or group to receive monies from any tenants or anyone in the property or receive money from the mortgage, the assignment of rents, the assignment, I'm sorry, of rents. Let me change that. So that was unique. So whatever happens, if something happens to me or happens to the property and they have to come in and get it, then the assignment of rents is, I guess they can sell it to another investor or turn it over to someone else, but someone can be collecting rents if it's occupied. Let's see, the process secure. In addition, covenants, all right. Well, that is it. That is today's 5 aspects of the HELOC that I wanted to go over. My first payment for the HELOC is June the 1st, 2024. This will be the first month of interest. There's a 90-day lockup, so I won't be able to put anything in that I can pull out. Now I can put it in, but I can't put it in and draw it out. There's a 90-day period for this particular HELOC that I have. So they have a 90-day lock. And again, I have no problem with the 90-day lock. I tried to get a HELOC in the beginning of December of 2023. I was unsuccessful. I improved my credit. This is what I can get at this particular time. I am running with it. It is what it is, but it's what I make of it. Based on the principles and teachings of accelerated velocity banking and velocity banking in general, I think I can do well. I did okay with the credit cards. In fact, today, and I'm gonna make another video of it, according to Experian, I think I was at $342,000 in debt. When I looked today, for a credit report update, I think it was like 325,000. So yeah, I've come down significantly over the past 4 months in reducing my debt prior to getting the HELOC. And I think the HELOC is really going to be beneficial to me. I really want the community to know about it. I really want more people to know about it. That's one of the main purposes. If you're interested in getting the HELOC, I love to work with you to help you with the ins and outs and trying to get it. Or if you're looking to reduce your debt in terms of the credit card, I also kind of work with that before I got to the HELOC. But this is going to put things, I think, on steroid. So I really want y'all to just continue to watch, and we'll see how it goes and see how this can be beneficial to you. Thank you very much. I have a great day. Bye-bye.